The video, this is Rise My God, and I do lifestyle rearrangement content. The topic of today's video is making money is easy. Making money is easy. The problem for you is finding the niche and staying consistent. Here's the thing: staying consistent is only supposed to be looked at as a practice continued on a daily basis. All you have to do is this: find a niche, stay consistent, and make it clear to God that all of your business is His. Within 6 months of this strategy, you will see a result. Aside from having a good relationship with God, your consistency is also like a big part of business and making money and things of that nature. Finding a niche, probably the most easiest thing out of that list. Finding a relationship with God is not necessarily easy, but it's not that complicated. You're gonna have trials and tribulations, but that just comes with life anyway. So that's not the most complicated part. For a lot of people, the most complicated part is staying consistent. So that's why staying consistent is also a part of your relationship with God. But when you're staying consistent with your niche, that's deeply important. Because while you can have a business, you can be a great seller, you can be a great scripter, you can be a great speaker. You have to be consistent. Can't go and do one thing for 1 month and then forget about the other 11. At the end of the day, what we have to realize is that being committed and staying consistent is deeply important, specifically in the entrepreneurial field of things. If I have a business and I don't upkeep it and I don't update it based off of, the new modern world and the new day, my business is not going to succeed. So if I see a new trend going around regarding AI or anything, like, look, for example, right? There was this couple on top of the Empire State Building and they had a flag. If I knew off the top of my head what it said, I would tell you guys, but it had something to do with love and peace, I think, right? Mainly love, right? So over the course of time, people use AI to change the flag from what it originally said to their business portfolios or a funny meme or anything, right? And they use AI to do that. That was the new business model that came out. And it would have been smart for everybody to hop on it. Pause, right? Sorry, right? It would be smart for anybody to use that as an opportunity, as a business opportunity to say, okay, this is trending. People like this. Let me get onto the trend now, right? As well. I did that, right? Everybody doesn't do that, which is the issue, and that's where certain things start. It could be anybody, right? But it can't be everybody. If the people who are in business, who are entrepreneurs, stayed consistent, as it is the most important thing to business, most of y'all will be successful. The problem is not, in some cases, the problem may be that you're doing something wrong, but usually the only problem is the fact that you are not consistent with what you're doing. That's a problem. Y'all are not consistent with what y'all are doing. Y'all know how to sell, y'all know how to write, y'all know how to speak, y'all know how to advertise, you know how to find the next trend going, you know how to brand, things of that nature. The issue is your consistency. The issue is your consistency. And if you were always consistent regarding your business or just the way you make money, period, and you were consistent and you went at it, 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 I guarantee you would be in one of the best places to be in business right now. But you have to be consistent. Now here's the problem, right? People think being consistent means there's a date at the end of this being consistent. There's no date. There's no how long I'm going to be doing this. There's no threshold. No. You're consistent for however long you need to be consistent for. Here's what this means. Until your business becomes a passive income stream, you have to stay consistent. Because once that business becomes, and here's the thing, once that business becomes a passive income stream, now you have to find something else to do for another stream of income, just in case that stream of income is not consistent for itself. So you have to create a new business model, and that takes consistency. So anything you do regarding business or anything in life, your relationship with God, it could be anything. You have to, in order to be successful, you have to include consistency in what you do. As long as you're consistent in what you do regarding your money and other things, I guarantee you will not fail. I guarantee you will not fail. You just have to be consistent. Stay consistent. If you're consistent, I guarantee you everything that you want regarding how much revenue you want to make and things of that nature, it will process the right way. As long as you're consistent. That's the recipe. Finding a niche, being consistent, and allowing God into your life. Those are the three ingredients for your business recipe, or to making money. You just have to stay consistent. As long as you stay consistent, I promise you, whatever you do will work. Just stay consistent. Every business person you know that made it big were consistent. Because, and the other thing is, they didn't put anything except God above their work. If their work had to be done, they were getting that work done. Other people couldn't get in the way. They had to go. Oh, you trying to get in the way of my work? You got to go. Or even if they don't cut them off, they say, hey, if you're not helping me get to where I need to go, I don't need you in my way. Because then you are as a liability. And you also don't want to be a liability in anybody's life. And you don't want any liabilities in your life. Meaning people or things. So if you want to become successful in the business field, you have to be consistent. You have to find a niche. You have to be consistent with that niche. And you have to give your life and everything else that comes with it to God. And then by then, you'll become successful. And as I said, there's no threshold on consistency. So it doesn't matter how long you have to do it. Because the longer you are consistent, the better you become at business, the more knowledge you gain, and the closer you get to God. If you follow those 3 steps. Find a niche, be consistent, and allow God to come in your life and take care of everything else that comes with it. I'll see you guys in another video.